¿Cómo ça va? ¿Cómo estás? Forget. Who is it? How are you? These are all common phrases that we use daily to each other, wanting to know how we are doing in our lives. But let's be honest, when we ask these questions, the answer mainly comes politely to us. We are good. That is because when we ask these questions, most of the times we don't really want to know how the people are doing. We just say it out of politeness. And you see, this phrase reminds me of Genesis chapter 3, verse 9. When after Adam and Eve had fallen, and they had broken the promise that they made with God, God came into the garden, and upon hearing God, they hid. But God put out a question, Adam, where are you? When God asked the question, Adam, where are you? Are you telling me that God wasn't aware that Adam and Eve were present in the garden? Or had he all of a sudden lost his sense of direction or sense of location? No, that is not the case. But God, in the words of asking Adam, where are you, wanted to help Adam understand where he found himself, understand the brokenness that surrounded him, understand where he was in the spectrum of life. And indeed, Adam was honest enough to tell God, God, I heard you in the garden. I became afraid because I knew that I was naked. The glory that you used to cover me was no more. It was gone because I have sinned against you. And the Bible tells us that there and there, the story of redemption started to manifest itself. Because not only did God tell them what they did was wrong, but he also clothed them. He covered their shame, the nakedness, the brokenness. He covered it with animal skin, indicating of a Messiah that is to come, to take away our shame, to take away our brokenness, and grant us wholeness in our brokenness. I don't know where you are and how you are doing at this point in time. But there's one thing that I do know, is that we have a lovely God, a wonderful God, an amazing God who stands with his arms open wide. And he's saying to you, even though you may find yourself in that space of brokenness, he is ready to restore you. He's ready to make you that child that ought to experience peace that surpasses all understanding. And so he says, come unto me and let me give you the rest that you desire. So the question comes to you today, how are you? Where are you? I hope you are bold enough to say, God, I am here. I find myself in brokenness. I find myself in hurt. I've got tears in my eyes, and I look up unto you. And just as David claims that his help comes from the Lord, I pray that God grant you his strength, grant you his peace, grant you the hope that he gives to this life, that you may stand each day with laughter in your mouth, despite the tears in your eyes. God bless and a happy Sabbath.